All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapai, coming at you again, quick lesson through the Spirit. I'm going to hop straight into this. It's Jeremiah 51. I'm going to bounce around a little bit because you got to understand that this Babylon that's spoken about in chapter 51 is dealing with America, the mystery harlot, which is Babylon the Great, which is America. Right? And there's certain key things that will let you know that this is talking about America. So let's just hop straight into it. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. And I will send unto Babylon fanners, that they shall fan her. Now listen, if you know anything about a fan or a fireplace, you blow air to turn up the heat, or you fan the fire to turn up the heat. Now, we all know ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed with fire. All right, it was taken over and inhabited by the Medes, the Medo-Persian Empire. All right, because you had the Assyrians, then the Babylonians, then the Median Persians come in. All right, it says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifted, let me start at 2, I jumped. Now I will send unto Babylon fanners, that they shall fan her, and shall empty her land, and in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Now when did ancient Babylon be completely emptied out? All right. Now when you read Isaiah 13, I believe it's Isaiah 34 as well. This place is going to be a desert. It's going to be emptied out. Right? Ancient Babylon didn't go out in that fashion. All right. It says, verse 3, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifted himself up in his brigadine, and spare not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power. Yahweh of hosts, through their land be filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. All right, so all the shit we did, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is still going to come through for Israel, starting with the elect. All right. It says, flee out the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. How are we doing that? All right, because when you read the scriptures, the Lord told Jeremiah to tell the Israelites to serve the king of Babylon. So when you read it here, it's telling them to flee out of Babylon. All right. So the Lord is not the author of confusion. This was talking about another Babylon. Now, first and foremost, you have to flee the mindset of the Babylonian ways, all right? And then this is physically going to happen too, all right? Which goes with Revelations, the 18th chapter, come out of her, my people, all right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to send the angels in the chariots to gather his elect, okay? And it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man his soul, all right? And hold on, let me see that. How does it go? Noah. Yep. Ezekiel 14:14. Though these 3 men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, saith Yahweh of hosts. So let's start with us getting right. All right, that's how we deliver ourselves. First and foremost, it starts with us. Getting right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. It says, Flee ye out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense. That didn't happen to ancient Babylon. All right? That's going to happen to America. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand. They have made the earth drunken. The nations, and this is speaking of all nations. All right? All nations. All right? Babylon really, they had power. They was a world, a dominant world a kingdom at a point in time, but that all went down. All right? America literally has an influence over everybody. Look at all these other nations, how they model themselves after Babylon the Great. Okay? That democracy, right? And made the earth drunken. The nations are drunken with her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The same thing Revelations say. All right? Now, obviously, Revelations was written way after ancient Babylon. All right? Which means the prophets seen the same visions and wrote about them in different ways. Okay? Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How ye take balm for her pain, if so that she may be healed. For we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, because it's not meant for Babylon to be healed. Let us go every man into his own country, for her judgment reaches into heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, and that smoke is going to rise up. And he said her sins has risen up into the heavens. All right? And the Lord is going to acknowledge it by giving her judgment. And that smoke is going to rise up for a long time. All right? And these are key points proving that this is America. All right? As Yahweh have brought forth our righteousness. Come, let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh our power. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh have raised up the spirit in the kings of the Medes. All right? For his device is against Babylon to destroy it. But it is the vengeance of Yahweh and the vengeance of his temple. All right? Now, yeah, did the Medes actually come and take down Babylon? Yeah, but not in this fashion. Okay? Shit, matter of fact, Babylon went down in one night with the handwriting on the wall. All right? And all Babylon's sons wasn't destroyed. A lot of those Babylonians went into captivity in ancient Babylon. If this Babylon, everybody that's left over here in Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. Okay? So that's a key point. What I may do, because this is a very long chapter, through the Spirit, I may, have, go through a little section each and every day. So I believe that was verse 1 through 10. Right. And then I'll probably do like 11 through 12 the next day. All right. But with that, hey, just stay tuned for more. Shalom.